So, are we ready to roll?
Yeah.
Are we rolling?
We're rolling.
How are we going?
Okay.
So this is the Ben and Gary Show, along with Dan, and we know dentistry. We're here to talk about a few things here, but one thing I think before we get into the question, Gary, you had a really awesome experience recently out in San Francisco. You want to talk about that? What was that?
So it was the International College of Dentists meeting, and I was honored to be inducted into the college. So it was
what is the college?
Well, they do a lot of volunteerism type work.
Mm-hmm.
So they go to they sponsor a lot of different trips to do humanitarian aid to different countries, and of course they do dentistry on the underserved, underprivileged in all over the world. So if you want to go and help a certain area, you can certainly find a mission that is going to that particular part of the world. But they do a lot of that, and so it was a nice ceremony last Friday, the 6th.
Yeah.
And I was a little, I don't know, ambivalent about it at first, but once you go through the experience, I mean, it's really a nice ceremony. They make every part of it very special, and it was nice to be included in that.
Sure.
Thing, so.
Yeah. Is it an honorary society, or tell me about that? I mean, how do you even get?
Oh well,
Why would they? Invite you in.
Okay. Well, of course, you have to be sponsored, and so I was nominated by two of my friends, Angela Colada Norton,
yes,
and Alan Singer, the oral surgeon, and then at earlier time, Michael Kosak had also mentioned this to me. So, but you go through a process. You submit your CV and list all the things that you've done, and but it goes through a panel of, I think, 26 regents.
Yeah.
President, regents, and all of them have to sign off on you. So it's quite a process.
It is.
So it takes time, but you go through that, and then they give you a thumbs up, and then off you go. You select a date or a meeting that you can attend.
Yeah, I think it doesn't coincide along with the American Dental Association's
yes,
annual meeting.
Yes, yeah, and the FDI. I'm not sure what the FDI is.
Is it in the same location? Or?
It is.
Okay.
Yeah. So, and then the American College of Dentists was also meeting at the same time. So, a lot of different organizations were out in San Francisco.
It seems like it. They're a meeting of a bunch of dentists in one place.
Right. But so it was fun. I saw my friend from Nicaragua, Javier Fonseca. And he was the dentist that was a Colgate rep when we were doing our missions in Nicaragua. So it was nice to see him. I haven't seen him in probably 7 years or so. And,
Okay.
Now he's married. He has a young 2-year-old daughter. So I met his wife also, she's also a dentist, and she was inducted. Both he and she were inducted at the meeting also. So it was fun to see him. It's great.
Well, it sounds like it was truly an international meeting.
Yes. Oh, yeah.
And it's wonderful to be honored in that way, and
it was.
That's an awesome achievement.
Yeah. So, but you also were inducted.
I was also very fortunate to be inducted to that same organization, and you're right. It is quite an honor. It's sort of like you don't know what to expect before you go.
Right.
You just know that the individuals that are part of this are some of the giants in our profession, and it's wonderful to be able to see how just giving back is being honored, and it's inspiring to be able to give back more when you're around in that environment. So it's an awesome experience. I mean, it almost feels like as if you're in the cap and gown, and you get a pin, and you get called across the stage, and it almost feels like you're getting your diploma again from dental school. So the honor is really truly all of mine. When I was part of that. So I have to say that it was sort of a life-changing experience.
Yeah, it's very special.
Absolutely.
Special. Yeah.
Well, that's just kind of what we do in between fixing teeth and just in between that here. But what I like the most about it is just how Nicaragua just rolled off your tongue there like that. That part, yeah, exactly. You really got that down.
Well, you visit there enough, man. You got to figure that.
Pick up the accent a little bit.
This is true. This is true.
I can't speak Spanish.
Yeah,
but I
you
can
know,
say
it
that
sounded good to
Nicaragua.
me. And now, from a Spanish speaker here, I don't know if
Yeah,
that,
right.
how that really,
Yeah.
you know, sounds. So we'll talk about what grade you get later on.
There's a test after this.